Do you want to know what are your PR options after study in the UK? Then stick around this video as I'll be talking about 3 different options to get PR in the UK. So hello everyone, this is my very first video on the YouTube channel of LeapScholar. So a wee bit of introduction about me. So my name is Jashandeep and I came to UK in the year of 2018 to pursue MChem in chemistry with drug discovery at University of Strathclyde. So I've been staying in Glasgow, UK, Scotland for like 4 years. So I've got plenty of experience to share on LeapScholar's YouTube channel. So feel free to comment down your doubts, anything which you've got in the comment section below. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 3 different options to get a PR in the UK. So the very first option to get the PR in the UK is called a 10-year route. Now what is 10-year route means is that you need to stay in the UK for 10 years. You need to have a continuous stay. However, you can leave UK for 180 days at a time or 540 days in total. Now let me explain you with help of an example because my friend was able to get a PR in the UK with this 10-year route. So he came here in the UK in about 2007 and he came here for his bachelor's degree. So he did it 4 years of bachelor's degree, and during that time they used to have something called post-study work visa. So then he transitioned for 2 years of post-study work visa, which makes 6 years in total. Then after that he did 1 year of his master's, so total of 7 years. Then after for the rest 3 years, then he did some short diploma courses which lasted for 1 year each. And that's how he was able to stay for 10 years continuous in the UK, and he was able to eventually get the PR. So after getting his PR, he could start his own business. So he owns a restaurant in the UK which is running very successfully in Glasgow, where I'm currently staying. So now this route is a bit challenging considering that most of the students who come to the UK, they come for their master's degree which lasts for 1 year, and it is really difficult to continue to stay for 10 years and continue your study. And moreover, the other thing is that the post-study work visa which have started recently, now it doesn't count towards this continuous stay. So the 2 years which you stay in PSW doesn't count towards the continuous stay at all. So this route is a bit more challenging. So let us talk about option 2. So now the second route to get PR in the UK is called a 5-year route. Now what does 5-year route means is that you need to stay on a worker visa for 5 years in the UK. Now here again I'll be giving an example of my friend. He came here in UK in September 2019 to my University of Strathclyde, and essentially he applied for a job, and upon he did the recruitment stage, he had a screening test which was an online test, like kind of a quiz, and after that he got an interview and he was able to crack the interview. Then finally the company was able to sponsor him for a worker visa. So you need a sponsorship ladder in order to get this worker visa. So nowadays it is called 70-point system, where they have got a minimum salary. You need to fulfill the criteria. There's a salary, you need a sponsorship ladder, you need to have an English language, you need to have the degree at a right level. So in total that will be about 70 points. Again, you can check my own YouTube channel in order to get more information, but he was able to fulfill that 70 points. He was able to get that worker visa. Here now he's continuing to stay for 5 years. I think it's been 3 years he's in the UK. So after 2 years he can essentially apply for a permanent residency in the UK. So this is a second way, and most of the master's students go for this route. They come here for 1 year, they try and get their job in a company, and then they transition to the worker visa, stay there for 5 years, and they're essentially able to get the PR. So now the third option to get PR in the UK, something is quite related to the second option. Like in this case, you don't have to come to the UK and do your studies. So this is basically, let's say if you're in India as an example. So in India, you've got a company which is MNC, which has got the quarters in the UK. And essentially, there are few professionals who are able to switch to get an intra-company transfer visa. So let's say in India, they're working in one office and they have got another office in UK, and essentially they're able to get intra-company transfer visa to work in the office which is based in the UK. Again, I had specifically interviewed one of the professionals who came on this intra-company transfer visa. So she's a lady, she's staying in Glasgow, she's working I think Clyde Bank over here, and she was able to come to the UK with the help of this intra-company transfer. So again, you can check that interview out on my YouTube channel again. So what happened in this case was she was able to get this 5 years of worker visa on the intra-company transfer visa, and now after 5 years she's again going to get the PR, and eventually she can apply for the British citizenship after 1 year. So now is the verdict time. So in terms of my own personal suggestion, I will definitely recommend you to go for option 2, because most of the students are coming here for master's degree, and moreover they've already done their bachelor's degree. So when they come for a master's, they are more mature, they can make more sensible life decisions. And if you go for the 10-year route, coming for a master's degree, it is not economically reliable, because you always have to pay the tuition fee for all those 10 years, and it is really challenging. It's like not economically viable at all. So my recommendation would be, when you come here for your master's degree, try getting a job here in the UK, and the company should be able to sponsor you for a worker visa. Stay here for 5 years and you'll be able to settle your life and essentially get a permanent residency. So now this was my very first video on LeapScholar's YouTube channel. Now if you want to know more about my university, my experience in the UK, make sure that you make this video reach about 15,000 views, and I'll be able to come up with my next video on LeapScholar's channel. So by that time, make sure you hit a like button for this video, subscribe the YouTube channel for regular updates, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.